What's up, Airsofters? The holidays are fast approaching, so as is tradition, the team and I put together a list of our favorite gifts to give you a little bit of help this year during your holiday shopping, before I knock them all over off the table. As you can see, I've collected a bunch of suggestions. We're gonna do a couple of these holiday gift guides for you this year, starting off with some of our favorites, or really my favorites. I'm not gonna lump in the rest of the team with my decisions, but these are some of my favorites for under 350 bucks. We'll talk about rifles, pistols, and everything in between. Let's get right into it. Now, first things first, none of the suggestions I'm gonna make in this video are in any particular order. They're not in terms of ascending price or even in terms of ascending quality. I've just done a collection of things that are under 350 bucks that I like and I think that you, an Airsofter or an Airsofter that you know, might enjoy. So my first suggestion is this bad boy right here. We recently did a video on this. This is the Arcturus XCAT Versatile 5S PCC. Gives you plenty of room to have a paintball style mask or full face protection for speedy boy things. And it has a changeable magazine well, so if they didn't want to do with the PCC magazine, you could always swap the mag well to an M4 style mag well or an AK style mag well to suit your preference. This retails on our website for about 240 bucks at the time of this filming. My next suggestion is this beauty right here. This is the Classic Army CA33. Now, I'm a huge HK fanboy. There are classic lines here that I think appeal to a wide margin of Airsofters. You've got excellent performance, as well as it not being overly heavy. It's got really classic lines. But one of the things I like about the CA33 in particular is, unlike the larger cousin, the G3, these magazines actually fit in M4 style mag pouches, so you get all of the looks and performance without having to deal with really overly big magazines, and it looks a little bit more stout than an MP5. This retails on our website at the time of filming for $259.95. Next up is a KWA Original Eve 4. The Eve series, or rather the KWA Originals series, is a polymer receivered version of KWA's impressively performing AEGs. You get a lot of quality and performance here for not very much money. Their polymers are incredibly robust, and the adjustable FPS that comes in the Eve 4 and the other KWA Originals gives you a wide range of places that you can play and still be within the rules. These gorgeous looking AEGs, as well as all of the other KWA Originals, are just about 250 bucks on our website at the time of this filming, and you can get one in every magazine type that you like. Next up on my list is the G&G FAR9 Rapid Folding PCC AEG in Macaron Blue. I chose it because it comes in a really unique color, and there's a lot of really unique things going on here. First, the stock folds, which is useful, and the battery still goes in the stock despite it being a skeletonized version of a folding stock. And for storage, the whole thing folds in half, which is very, very cool. In addition to that functionality, you've got a revolutionary magazine that has 4 channels that gives it more storage capacity based on its size than other PCC style magazines on the market of this size. Now, this bad boy retails for 324 bucks on our website, but I think that the features, the performance, and the unique color scheme justify that price really well. Next up, we've got the Matrix Double Eagle UTR 45 AEG. Now, there are a couple different versions of this. This one I like because it's got the monolithic metal upper receiver. It'll take Picatinny rail segments wherever you need them. I really like the ACR or Masada style stock. It's wired to the rear. It's really nice out of the box. It's got a great Falcon system or Falcon gearbox, which is a version 2 gearbox in the internals, and it uses the very cool UMP magazine. While I really like this at 250 bucks, if you're not a huge fan of the UMP magazine, ASG is actually releasing a version of this called the Falcon or FLCN, which is the exact same form factor, the upper receiver, the cool stock, the controls, except that it has the M4 or 5.56 style magazine. So if you like this form factor and this look, you don't want to stick with the UMP magazine, that one is coming. It's already on pre-order at the time of this filming of the video, which means for the holidays, it might already be in stock on our website, and it also is retailing for 250 bucks. Next up on the list, we've got this EMG Colt Retro Models XM177 E1 Commando. Now, usually vintage styled models like this kind of lack in performance, as the fan base for these is somewhat smaller than what you might find with the rest of Airsoft. But with these retro models, you get a ton of performance. This one actually comes with a Gate Aster pre-installed. You have all of the classic looks, but you're not skipping on any of that awesome performance. I think this is a great choice for Airsofters of any experience level, for yourself or for your favorite Airsofter you might be shopping for this holiday season. And they retail for only 300 bucks at the time of this filming. Now, with all of my AEG suggestions under 350 bucks out of the way, let's move into a couple suggestions I have for gas rifles, starting with this beautiful G&G Evolution Bullpup 10. It is a gas-powered, multi-shot, magazine-fed gas shotgun. It is revolutionary in that it has not been done in this form factor before, and G&G came out of nowhere with this year, introduced it, and it's already flying off of shelves. I imagine this is going to be extremely popular, and getting your hands on one during the holiday season is your best chance to get one. These retail out of the box for $356 on our website right now. My second recommendation for gas blowback rifles is this EMG Helios Noveske licensed N4 MWS-based Gen 3 gas blowback M4 from Double Eagle. I really like the surface finish on these. Double Eagle has done an excellent job with the MWS system. I would say that out of the box, it is as comparable as you could get to a factory TM and still takes all of the TM upgrades and upgrade parts. So if you're looking for a system that you can start with that's going to perform great and give you the availability of upgrading to all TM compatible internals, the Double Eagle based Noveskes are a great place to start. And the price point is incredible at $329 at the time of this filming. Moving right into pistols, I've got the 6mm Pro Shop Staccato C2 Compact. This one comes in an all new FDE color, and at the time of filming this video, it's the only Staccato that's currently offered in this gorgeous FDE. Something I really like about the C2 is its compact size, its suppressor height sights if you wanted to add your own tracer unit to the front, and it comes with an optics plate pre-installed so that you can put on your own red dot sight. I think it looks cool, it's extremely comfortable, and you got that legendary Staccato high kappa performance. And it comes in at a cool $140 on our website right now. My next two pistol suggestions are gonna kind of be a 1-2 punch, and models that are often compared to one another. I'm gonna start off with the Action Army AAPO1 Assassin. This one is in all black, although there are other colors available. Now, this one of the two ones I'm talking about is the lower priced out of the box at $105.95 at the time of this filming. What this does give you is decent performance out of the box in its factory state. This is one that you would choose if you wanted to upgrade and customize to your heart's content, as there are a ton of aftermarket parts and upgrades available for these. Really decent price point as a starting point, and the performance is adequate out of the box. But to make it better, you're gonna have to put some money into it to do upgrades and customization, which brings us to this guy right here. This is the WeTech Galaxy Select Fire. Now, the Galaxy is often compared to the AAPO1 as having a similar shape and styling. I will say out of the box, the performance of the Galaxy is superior to the AAPO1. And if you're looking for a one-stop shop that's gonna perform extremely well out of the box without needing a whole lot of upgrades, the Galaxy is it. Now, what that means though is that its $140 price tag is going to be a little bit more expensive than the AAPO1, and the fact that you don't need to upgrade it makes it great for anybody not looking to tear into their gas blowback pistol. However, that does also mean that there's not a huge aftermarket availability of parts for upgrading these. There are some parts available, but you really don't need to touch it. I'd buy one, use it, and enjoy it. And if you're looking to do upgrades and tinker, maybe the AAPO1 is better for you. Next up for my gas blowback pistol recommendations, I've got this Evike.com exclusive Sig Sauer ProForce P226 Mark 25. And you know it's a Mark 25 because of how it is. Yep. To the untrained eye, it might look like another P226, but this anchor and the slightly discolored slide, I don't want to say discolored, but different slide color than its frame tells you that it's a Mark 25. And this homage to the real Mark 25 is an Evike.com exclusive. The performance is incredible out of the box. It feels great. It fits in P226 holsters, and anybody who's looking to replicate, kind of that Navy SEAL look, you're immediately going to start looking at kind of the SIGs and the P226s and things like that. And I think this is an excellent place to start at $139.95 on our website. And next up, we have kind of the gold standard of 1911 CO2 powered gas blowback pistols in Airsoft. This is the Elite Force 1911 Tactical CO2 Umarex KWC based gas blowback pistol. Now, it's important to note that KWC manufactures a lot of gas blowback CO2 powered 1911s in Airsoft. Whether you go with the Dan Wesson models or the Elite Force model or a handful of others that all share the same architecture, you really can't go wrong with the reliability and performance that a CO2 powered 1911 offers in Airsoft. They're not temperature sensitive, They have incredible performance and longevity. They hold a decent amount of BBs and are reasonably easy to equip in the field without having to carry around a green gas bottle, as it's CO2 powered. And for all of those reasons, at $139.95, this is an excellent starting pistol, or a pistol for an airsofter who's doing a lot of mil sims, or a lot of stuff where you're in different temperature environments where you're worried about, you know, gas pressures and things. This is an excellent option no matter what brand, you know, is licensing the logos on the side. And my final suggestion for gas blowback pistols is this beauty right here. This is something that I really wish I saw more of in airsoft, given its level of performance and quality. This is the ASG CZ licensed CZ P10C optic ready in dark earth, although they offer a full black version as well. What I love about this pistol, like I said, is kind of the Glock style ergonomics. They're very comfortable. The performance on them is incredible out of the box. They're already threaded for mock suppressors. They've already got an optics plate on the rear. It fits in kind of an average number of Glock 19 holsters. Really, you're gonna have to kind of test fit it to see what works for you. But ultimately, I think the P10C really gives the airsoft Glock a run for its money in terms of performance and reliability. And of course, they are CO2 powered. So again, you're avoiding all of those pitfalls that come with green gas in, you know, the wide range of temperatures. If you're playing in cold environments, CO2 is the way to go. And just to show you what you can do with it, this is my personal P10. Took the threaded barrel off with a hacksaw because I wasn't gonna mount a tracer to it. I threw on a Sun Optics or an EMG Raid red dot, and I 3D printed my own base plate because I thought the extended base plate look was cool because, you know, fun. But as you get it out of the box, there you go, at $149.95 on our website. Cool pistol. And finally, if all else fails, you don't know what to get yourself or an airsoft loved one, a gift card is an excellent option in terms of purchasing something for someone that you may not know their play style, what they need, what they're interested in. A gift card to shop here at Evike.com is a great way to say, hey, I love that you play airsoft, but I don't know exactly what you need. A gift card is a great way to do that. Hopefully this video helped you guys find either some great stuff under 350 bucks for yourself or for your favorite airsofter. Make sure you stay tuned to our channel. We're doing another video soon about some of our favorites under 500 bucks if you've got a little bit more budget. And towards the end of November, we're also gonna be doing a video on our favorite stocking stuffers. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you next time. Happy holidays.